The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Ottawa University, Arizona.
The Beach Volleyball Championship games are on their way, and we are so excited to have head coach Haleigh Carvahlo here to tell us all about how her team is preparing. Welcome, Haleigh. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so I was just saying to Maddie, one of our camera gals here, I really don't know anything about beach volleyball. Okay. So before we get into you and your team, tell me a little bit about the game overall.
So college beach volleyball is still played 2-on-2, but we play 5 flights of those 2 against another school, and we're ranked our teams like 1 through 5, and then our ones team plays another school's ones team, 2v2, 3v3.
Gotcha.
And so then you win 3 out of those 5 matches to win a duel against another school. There is no in-game coaching during college beach volleyball.
Okay.
With the exception of side switches, which you switch sides every 7 points for weather fairness and sun fairness. And you can coach during those side changes.
Okay.
And then you can coach during timeouts, but you can't call a timeout.
Ooh.
And you can play anywhere from 3 matches at once to 5 matches at once. And then
how long are the matches? How long do they last?
So you play 2 sets to 21, and if you split the sets, you play a 3rd set to 15.
Okay.
So you can get a game done in about 45 minutes, but we usually play in rounds. So we'll play the first round of 2 and 4 against another team, and then 1, 3, 5 the next round. So it's about 2 hours start to finish, give or take.
Okay, I think I have a loose grasp here. I'm obviously not, a professional, but I think that helped me understand a little bit. So tell me about you guys, because you are ranked number 2 in the nation. I mean, this is a huge deal. Tell me about you as head coach, how you work with the girls, what you do to get them ready. Just give me an overview of your team.
So my husband and I actually run the program together. He's running practice right now.
Okay, great.
So we say that we do a lot of our work in practice, and when games happen, we shouldn't even have to be there, because so much of it is training their minds to get themselves out of situations, because there's at any given time probably 10 players playing at one time, and there's only 2 of us, sometimes 3 of us running around trying to coach where we can.
And like you said, there's no in-game coaching.
No.
So this is really about the girls learning how to make these decisions on themselves, how to play the game themselves.
So we spend a lot of time working on mental skills, on physical skills in practice, and so that they can solve their own problems out there. So we do all of our work now, and then we just get to show up and cheer them on and have fun during games.
So that's fun, because then you get to kind of enjoy and watch them thrive and watch them do their things. But I'm guessing this is a really great training skill for life. I mean, you do not have somebody in life coaching you through the game. So this is really great for these girls. They're college students, and they're learning about how to play the game and how to
problem solve, communicate well, how to deal with conflict, how to deal with working with people you don't necessarily would be friends with, how to be good coworkers and colleagues with different personalities, how to solve problems and see it from a different perspective, and then move on for the betterment of the team, because team can mean just you and me as partners, but it can also mean the all team of who gets to is playing out there for us. And so there's like this focus that happens inward, but always a focus on the greater of the team and how we can serve and play well for our teammates, whether they're sitting next to us or on the court next to us.
That's really, really great. So tell me about the championships coming up. This is so exciting. Where is it being held?
So their beach volleyball national championships are in Greenville, Tennessee this year.
Okay.
They were in Panama City, Florida for the last few years. The way that it works is that different cities put together the bid, because it's a draw for tourism to be able to host a national championship. And so this year the bid went to Greenville, Tennessee. Okay. And so there's only 8 teams getting to go next week. We fly out Monday, and we'll have 2 days of training. And then the national championships are start to finish from Thursday to Saturday. And that will be a lot of games in between then.
It's a whirlwind for sure, but you guys have won before.
We have. We are 2-time national champions in 2019. 2020, we were well on our way, and the pandemic shut us down. 2021, we returned just 2 kids from that team, and we're able to turn around and win it again.
Wow.
And then the last few years, we finished 5th, and so we are looking to be back on top this year.
Okay, well, I'm putting it into the universe that I think it's going to happen, because you guys are number 2 in the nation, like we were saying. This is going to be your year again. I really believe it. So for everybody out there who's watching and is like, oh my gosh, I want to learn more. Maybe I have a college student. I want them to get involved. How do they find you guys and get involved?
Yeah, OUAZspirit.com. You can click down and find beach volleyball, but there is beach volleyball in 158 colleges nationwide. It is the fastest growing sport in NCAA history. It is the most popular sport in the Summer Olympics. There are more opportunities for girls to play beach volleyball all the time, and it's a great hybrid for track athletes, softball athletes, indoor volleyball athletes. And it's a new opportunity and way for women to play sports in college and get to have that wonderful experience that helps them figure out who they are and what they want to do. And volleyball is the fun vehicle we get to do that.
Definitely. And, you know, yeah, they're wrapping us here, but I just want to say really quickly, this is so great what you're doing for women, for women's sports. And yeah, this is just a great learning tool for life. So Haleigh, thank you so much for telling us all about it. Good luck. Like I said, I'm putting it into the universe. I think you guys are going to come back champions.
I'll claim it.
Thank you. Yeah.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Ottawa University, Arizona.